Hey everybody, it's Steve here, and welcome to Super Mario Brothers. What is this madness? Haven't I already played this game twice on this channel already? What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, well the short answer, before I start rambling, is that this should be my 500th video. I noticed recently, when I took a look as I was uploading stuff, that I was approaching 500 videos. I'm up to, right now, 498. So I wanted to do something a bit special for my 500th video. It was going to be... well, first let me tell you that what I'm trying to do here is a no-death run. I'm trying to play through the entire game without dying. Something that I'm very capable of doing. I've been doing it since I was a kid. But for some reason, when I play this game with that record button flashing at me over there, I tend to fail, as I have done twice on this channel already. So this is go number 3, basically, and we're gonna try and beat this game. No warp zones either. We're not gonna do that crap. You know, beating this game on one life using warp zones, that's lame. Anyone could do that. We're going to be doing all 32 levels right here. So that's what this is. I had intended to make a vlog for my 500th video, and I did. It was New Year's Eve, and it was around midnight, and I actually rang in the new year, so to speak, sitting here on my couch talking to myself. And honestly, I don't know why I would stop now, but you know me and my holiday videos, they're depressing, they're miserable, and it's not that I'm ashamed of that or anything. It's not that I don't want to upload that, because God knows, look at some of the crap that I have uploaded. I mean, there's no shame. There's literally no shame left here anymore. It's more that for a 500th video, I didn't want it to be a depressing one. And that's what that video was. So I'm not going to be uploading that one. I'm just going to add it to my personal collection. There's not many. I've got a couple vlogs that I've made that I never uploaded, just for personal reasons. So that one's going to go into that pile. And maybe someday when I'm gone, someone will stumble across them and watch them. Not that I'm getting bleak in this video by any means. I'm just saying, you know. So no death run. That's what this is. We're gonna do it this time. 'Cause I'm just gonna forget about the fact that I'm wearing a headset right now and that that red record light is blinking at me. I should probably turn the laptop around so I can't see that out of the corner of my eye, you know. So the vlog, the New Year's Eve vlog, yeah, it just wasn't, in my mind, appropriate for a 500th video. So that left me kind of with a gap, so to speak, a void to fill as to what to do for a 500th video. And I was playing Mario Maker, and I was making some Marios, you know, and it got me thinking about this and how the previous times I played this game on this channel, I failed it. Not that I was trying to do a no-death run at that point, but I failed at it. And I know that I'm capable of this. I mean, I've done this my whole life, so no reason why I can't do it now. It'll also make up for the original NES playthrough that I did on this channel. It was back with my, you know, horrible audio, and you can barely hear me, and you know, not that anybody wants to hear me, but it was just poor quality. And I'm not going to take it down or anything, but I'm just going to... This will be an alternative to that playthrough, basically. We are almost done with World 1. It's what I'm trying to get as much... There's a lot that I want to talk about. I'm trying to get as much out as I can early on in this run, before I have to really start focusing. I can easily get halfway through the game without dying. I know that, so That's why I'm trying to like get all this update kind of stuff out of the way. So I was playing Mario Maker, and it reminded me of the fact that I hadn't done this on this channel, a no death run of the original game. So here we are. Mario Maker has been an interesting kind of journey with me. I bought the game because it just sounded amazing. I mean, my God, ever since I was a kid, you dream of making your own Mario levels, and now they're saying, here, go for it. So I picked the game up, and I made like 2, maybe 3 levels, and then that was kind of it. And I was like, it's fun, it's cool, but how far can you really go with this? I mean, so I didn't touch it again for quite some time, and in the past like week and a half, I've been up on work nights too. I mean, I have trouble sleeping anyway. I'm really not sleeping all that well lately. I've always had trouble sleeping at night, but it's getting worse. It's really getting bad. And so since I've been up, I've been making some Mario levels. That's why there's been like some weird uploads of my levels on this channel, like at midnight, 1 in the morning. I don't want to deal with the spring. Can we not deal with the spring? No, we've got to deal with the spring. Okay. Oh, the things I'm concerned about in this run, any run for that matter, pits, because pits are just instant death. Springs, the springs are so touchy in this game. Jumping off them, you've got to do it at this weird point. It's got to be really precise, so I'm concerned about that. Underwater with fireballs, perfect. You definitely don't want to come into an underwater stage without your fireballs, because bloopers will troll you at every turn. So yeah, so Mario Maker, I don't know, I kind of had got this second wind with it, and basically what I'll say about it is that if I look at that, you can't even call it a game, but for lack of a better word, if I look at that game as a way for me to make my own levels, cool. The whole playing other people's levels thing, I'm sorry, I know that there's good ones out there, I've come across some, but you've got to sift through a lot of crap. Now, I'm not saying that my levels are perfect by any means, but there's just a lot of garbage out there. A lot of real trolly levels, and you just know that they're being made by some kid who thinks it's funny to have like an instant death trap, unavoidable death trap in a level. You know, I try to keep my levels true to at least to the spirit of the original games. I'm probably going to make a video at some point showing off the updates, because I've actually gone back to the levels that I've uploaded on this channel already. I've actually gone back and I've made... Oh, geez, that's not good. Mushroom, please, please. Thank you. Alright. This level actually does take a... because the Cheep Cheeps are so unpredictable. There really is no pattern to them. Or at least you can't tell when they're gonna... where they're gonna pop up from the bottom of the screen. So there is a bit of unpredictability with that level, but we're good now. But I have like gone back and like made adjustments to the levels that I've made, and I'm probably gonna at some point gonna show that off. Probably with some commentary. I don't do commentary I just like record myself playing my level, no commentary. But I should probably get into doing that, because that's what I do here, right? Steve babbles about crap while playing video games. That's what he does. Been doing it my whole life, I'm telling you. So yeah, so Mario Maker, it's great for making your own levels. Not so good for playing other people's levels, because you've got to sift through just garbage, basically. So that's my little rant on Mario Maker. Not a rant, my opinion on Mario Maker. So, but that's what prompted me to do this. That's what reminded me, hey, that's what I can do for a 500th video. So here we are. On the topic of 500 videos, now, for a moment, I almost said, well, that's really not a huge feat, because you look at Mario 3D World, that playthrough was 117 videos. So to say that I've got 500 videos when 117 of them were just in the past like 3 months, you know, you could say, okay, that's not too great of a feat. Oh God, no. We are Flaccid Mario. Flaccid Mario. It's a thing now. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's become a thing, but it is. It's like a permanent thing now that I just cannot stop saying. There's a mushroom up top. Please let it be in the right one. I think it is. Yes, okay, thank you. I'm saying way so much. Way so much? Did I really just say way so much? Anyway, okay, we got our flower back. Okay, we're good. So, where was I? Oh my god, I don't know anymore. Oh, how can I be proud of 500 videos when 117 of them were just in the last like 3 months? But I feel like that fact is offset by the fact that over the 5-6 years, I don't even know that I've been putting videos on this channel. It's been at least 5, possibly 6. I have had extended periods of absence. You know, there was like a good 18 months at one point. It was over a year, I know that. And that was one time. I think there was another time I went like 10 months. Because I know I've got a video called 10 months. So I have had extended periods of absence. So I feel like that offsets the kind of mass uploading I've done in the past few months. Kind of evens it out in my mind. So I'm going to take it for what it is. I'm going to acknowledge it for what it is. I cannot believe, honestly, that I put 500 videos on this channel. That's kind of mind-boggling to me. I think that I was so passionate about 3D World that's why... Oh, come on. I'm being taken out by Goombas. I mean, that's inexcusable. Inexcusable. Why I uploaded daily. You know, 3D World was a playthrough that I uploaded every single day, except for like 3 days. I think I missed 3 days. Once because I was just exhausted after work. I just couldn't do it. Once was because of editing. I think the final level took me so long to edit. But anyway, I consistently uploaded that playthrough because I was just so passionate about that game. And I hope it showed through. I hope it, you know, hope it showed itself in that playthrough. God, I'm all over the place. What am I even talking about? Oh, that I still acknowledge the 500 videos because I went for extended periods of time with uploading nothing. So, and I mean extended periods. So there's that. If I had actually been diligent over the years, and I would probably have like 1,000 by now, honestly. But I can't believe that I've actually babbled my way through 500 videos. That's mind-boggling to me. So that's what's brought us here. I guess I can say what's coming up. Well, first of all, I'm going to say that I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'm only talking like a week or so of not uploading, just to give myself a break, because I have been doing it every day for months now. Just to actually, you know, relax after work and not be editing and uploading and rendering and all that fun stuff that comes along with doing this. Probably take like a week or so just to myself to cool off. And then I can tell you that I've already got an entire playthrough of New Super Mario Bros. U all recorded. Not edited and all that yet, but it's all recorded. So I'm going to start getting that up. Just run, Mario. We got to run through this. This is a run level. I'm passing up so many coins. Never again will you see me pass up so many coins in a Mario game. But self-preservation is kind of kicking in, and I'm gonna make up for it here with that. Oh, or not. Can I get some kind of redemption here? Yeah. Oh, I did not expect to get 5,000 on that flagpole. That was not a 5,000 jump right there. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, so Mario U is going to start going up. I guess I should talk about the 1 level per video thing that I did with 3D World, and I admit right now I did do that with Mario U as well. I can see where that could be a bit annoying to some. I feel like ultimately it's best for everyone. 1 level per video for me is easier. I don't have to talk for so long. They're easier to make. They're easier to edit. They're easier, less time rendering, less time uploading. It makes the whole process go much faster. And I also feel like it's better for the viewer. Because I've said this a million times. I feel that it's rather audacious to expect anyone to devote an extended period of time every day to me. That's pretty ballsy to say that I'm worth a half hour a day of somebody's time, or I mean, this video is going to be long, but obviously that's not the norm for me. This will probably end up being the longest video I've ever put on this channel, to be honest. And I feel like I can't expect a whole lot of time from somebody, from anyone. It's not right. So I feel that the shorter episodes are more fair to the viewer as well. And if anyone in the future happens to stumble across them, then they can watch the whole thing in a playlist if they want to. So it's kind of win-win all the way around. So I will say that Mario U is, the videos are like that. They are 1 level per video. Yeah. There's that jump. There's that. I've mentioned it in every playthrough, I'm pretty sure. That when I was a kid, that long jump that you have to do up onto that platform is the first time in the game that you have to do a running jump. There's no other point in the game up to that jump that you have to do a running jump. So when I was a kid, I was just stuck on this level because I didn't know about a run jump. I don't think I ever ran because I could not do that jump without running, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to make that jump. I know I've talked about that before, but every time that jump, every time, just takes me back to childhood every time. And me thinking, how? That's too far of a jump. I can't make it. Oh, it's maze time? Yeah, it's maze time. And we're going to be halfway through the game already, and I haven't even scratched the surface of other things I want to talk about. Oh, God. So yeah, Mario U coming up. The occasional Mario Maker level here and there if I make one. Skyward Sword, that's the other thing I need to talk about. I'm not done, I'm going to keep going, but I have come to realize that it may be too ambitious of a project. And I think, again, it's because the videos are longer, and I'm so used to these bite-sized 10-minute episodes of 3D World that it's making Skyward Sword feel so much more ambitious and so much more time-consuming. It's going to continue for now. I'm not done with it. I do intend to see it through, but I just foresee it taking a very long time. But there's that. See, I'm not taking any risks. This is all about taking no risks here. Even if I've got a star, I need to be careful with my jumps, because bad things can happen. Kicking Koopa shells, I really shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be doing any of that crap. Because though, especially in this game, they can rebound so quickly from off screen and take you down a peg. So from this point on, I really need to start being cautious and not taking more risks. I always feel comfortable with the first half of the game. I always feel very comfortable with the first 4 worlds. And this is the point where I need to kind of keep myself in check a little bit. Like here, don't fire. Again, another unpredictable enemy, the bullet bills. You don't know when they're going to fire. Oh, my throat's doing weird things right now. That's kind of weird. It's making like little gurgly noises. This Hammer Brother, there you go. You can take him out from pretty far away. Hammer Brothers are probably the most dangerous enemy in this game. You know, the key is to keep that fire flower through the whole thing. You know what? Let's go to Coin Heaven. It bypasses a bit of the level. And we get coins. I can have my coin fetish go into full swing now. And see, I can never get all of them, though. I always miss at least one. Oh, well, there's 2. And okay, and the 3 on the end. So that was a big old failure. Well, it wasn't a failure, but I missed 5. There's coins down there and another flower if you want it. But I could crouch under there if I really wanted to. But again, I can't be taking chances right now. So what else do I have to talk about? So doing this 500th video, no death run. I'm gonna get Mario U up, the occasional Mario Maker level. Man, I'm just saturating this channel with Mario. It's craziness, you know. I really do feel though that I really could make this like an all Mario channel. I really could, and I would be fine with that. Okay, unpredictable bullet bills. So yeah, even back in 1985, Nintendo was reusing levels in Mario games. Because here we are, you know, this is 1-3. Yeah, this is 1-3 right here, only with bullet bills. So yeah, even back in the day, Nintendo was recycling levels. Oh, and the platforms are smaller, so there's that. Oh, okay. Normally I kick that Koopa into the Paracoopa, but again, no chances. That's not what we're doing here. We are being cautious and conservative, and oh, only 2,000 that time. So yeah, so that's what's coming up on the channel. What else? I think that's about it. I think that's all channel-wise I need to talk about. What's been going on with me personally? There's one thing that I talked about it in my private New Year's vlog that I made, but it's certainly nothing private by any means. It's something that's been going on that's really frustrating me, and that is my car. As always, my car. So how can I make a long story short? My car, it may be old, it may be whatever, but you know what? It gets me to work every day, and in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing that needed to be fixed on it. But of course, inspection was due, and they come back and they tell me that I need new brakes, I need a new tie rod, I need a new one tire, things that, oh, no, oh, flower, please. Of course, it doesn't give you if you reveal a flower, and then you get shrunk to Flaccid Mario state, the flower only acts as a mushroom in this game. Oh, well, oh, geez. I'm just trying to hurry now, and it's probably going to cost me. Okay, no, we're good. I'll take the 400. That's fine with me. I need to get a flower back. That's what we need right now. So yeah, they told me that I had to do all this stuff that I would not have done. Again, we're talking hundreds of dollars, and I'm sorry, this work did get up into the 4 digits again. And of course, I just keep charging it because I don't have that kind of money. And I did it because they're telling me that I had to do it for inspection. Now, so I did all that. The other thing, as always, oh come on, why am I being hit by Goombas? It's ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Letting Goombas take you out. If this playthrough ends because of a Goomba, I don't know if I can ever show my face in public again, to be honest. There's like hardly any enemies in this stage at all. Nothing but piranha plants and like one Goomba and like one Buzzy Beetle. It's ridiculous. I need to step up my game here a little bit. So as always, my check engine light was on. You know, what else is new? That fucking light is always on. And it's always for nothing important. It's some stupid sensor. It was once again the O2 sensor. Alright, fine. That has nothing to do with the safety of the vehicle. Okay, why you have to have an O2 sensor in order for your car to pass inspection is beyond me. Now, I know that not all states are like New York. Not every state do you have to pass the emissions test, is what it is. It's just another reason for me to hate New York. Between the weather, the taxes, and springs, and I might have to focus here a little bit, I'm sorry. Just the bullshit that you have to go through to get your car inspected. I hate this state. I really do hate New York. Like the old slogan, I love New York. No. I hate New York. I've lived here my whole life, and I've been dying my whole life to get out of it. To just move. So anyway, the check engine light's on. It's the O2 sensor. I get that fixed. Now, if anyone who's been through this situation themselves, they know that once the check engine light problem is fixed and you get the light to go off, you have to. They still won't inspect your car. They still won't pass it. You have to drive around, typically for around 100 miles, to get your emissions codes to reset. Apparently there are codes that need to reset. And I've been in this situation before. You know, the light's on, I get it fixed, I drive around for like a week, go back, get it inspected. Oh shit. Okay, just go. I'm not going to make it though. I don't have that many invincibility frames. Potaboo. Okay, at least you're throwing hammers. Yeah, dealing with Bowser throwing hammers is typically easier than when he's shooting fireballs, to be honest. We are not going to be starting World 7 off in good shape, though. We should get a mushroom right off the bat, though, right? Or close to it, I think. Oh, bullet bills, no. At least let me get this first. Okay. So yeah, so you drive around for like a week, and then the code's clear, and then you're good to go. At this point, I am coming up on 500 miles on my car. I keep stopping after work. Oh god, Hammer Brothers and Bullet Bills, and there's another mushroom up here though, so this is good, right there. I'm telling you, keep getting one then losing it, So I've driven for almost 500 miles. I stop every day after work for them to plug the little reader, the code reader, into my car. They have not reset. Day after day after day, there's still 3 codes that have not reset. At this point, I have to assume that they're never going to. You know, my car is very old. It's got 140-some thousand miles on it. Something is clearly not right here. Even, you know, the shop is like baffled. They're like, you know, we've never seen a car take this long to reset codes. Well, it's not that it's taking long, it's that it's never going to happen. Oh, blooper, fuck you. See, I'm talking about the whole car situation now. I'm getting pissed off. I should probably stop. So, I won't go on about it too much because it's frustrating as hell that they will not pass the inspection on my car because, and only because, these codes have not reset. I've got paperwork saying that my car has passed inspection in every way imaginable, except for waiting for these codes to reset. And they're just not going to do it. They are not going to reset. The frustrating thing, and here's my point, the part that just kills me, well, there's two things. Number one, the fact that I put all that money into this car that I normally would not have done. I only did it so that it would pass inspection. Okay, I put myself deeper into debt just to get this thing to pass inspection. And I still have not achieved that goal because they will not pass it until the codes reset. Oh, fuck this level. This is not good at all. Oh, fucking cheaps, unpredictable enemies. Which, you know, again, it's realistic, I guess. You know, I've always thought it was kind of silly for enemies to have patterns. You know, because in real life, you know, enemies, they're not just going to go through a cycle. You know, they're not going to just go through a little specific pattern over and over and over again. You know, real creatures, real living creatures are unpredictable. And they're not going to, like, come at you in the exact same way every time. So, things like potaboos and cheaps and bullet bills, it's a bit more realistic, I guess, to have them be unpredictable. So A, I put all this money into my car that I would not have normally done. And B, it still won't pass inspection. But here's the thing, that there's nothing I can do about it. Bowser, jump. No, there you go, okay. There's literally nothing I can do about it. There's no amount of money, even if I had it, there's no amount of money that can fix this problem. There's no amount of effort on my part that can fix this problem. There's nothing I can do. So I'm currently driving around in an uninspected vehicle, and I'm going to continue to do so because there's nothing I can do about it. It's not like there's a problem with it that I could pay for somebody to fix. There's not. There's nothing that anyone can do. You just have to wait for this car to reset its codes. And the fact that I've been through this before with this car, you know, where within 100 miles they've reset, and this time they're not, I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's clearly not going to happen. So now I'm driving around like some kind of like criminal, like hoping that I don't like pass a cop or something. Like I'm doing something wrong. You know, I'm not trying to like sneak around, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm grateful that I drive in the dark at this point of the year. You know, I drive to work in the dark. I drive home in the dark. I'm grateful for that because nobody can see then the fact that I'm driving around with no inspection sticker, even though it's not my fault. I've done nothing wrong. I've actually did everything right, and it's all been for nothing. It's all been for nothing. So that's my biggest annoyance right now. You know, I hate to go on a rant about it, but especially when I'm here as Flaccid Mario, and we're in the final world, and I need to start working on getting my power-ups back. Because by 8-3, or during 8-3, is when you want your power-ups. As always, go straight for that block right there. The Koopa won't hit you. You're safe for the moment. Good place to be. This is just a 1-up. We don't need it for this particular run. Instead, we're going to focus on getting over the Koopas. Because in all my ranting, we've gotten this far, but I'm getting really concerned right now. Don't shoot. Please don't shoot. Okay, mushroom, please. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. about life. Bullets, you go ahead. Is this the, oh yes, this is the worst jump in the game right here. Worst jump in the game. Oh my god. That was a concern. That jump is always in the back of my head whenever I'm, whoa! How how did that just happen? I don't quite understand what that was. What is life? I don't know. But we'll take it. Bullet Bill, if this were any other Mario game, you would have turned into points for me, but no. You would have been turned into points when I hit the flagpole. So, anyway. I went to take a sip of my coffee, but it's gone. I drank it all already. Here's another thing. So, a coffee shop I've been going to, if you pay with a credit card, and most places, if you, oh god, Hammer Brothers, you're the worst thing ever. If you pay with a credit card, if it's under, I think if you're anywhere, if it's like under 20 bucks, you don't have to sign for it. Maybe, it might be 15, something like that, 15, 20. So all of a sudden now, when I'm in there, they want you to sign the slip, the credit card slip, for a cup of coffee. Now, okay, fine, that's not my problem here, but I'm getting to the problem. I know the reason why, because on the slip that they give you to sign is a line for, oh my god, what was that? I should have so taken a hit right there. What was that? That was the most lucky thing ever, and I think that just saved this playthrough, because if I had gotten hit, I would not have the fire flower right now. That should not have happened. I'll be honest, that should not have been a thing that existed. And I'm so glad I got that on camera. I mean, I know things like that can happen in this game, but that was awesome. And I think by pure luck, my victory has been sealed. Alright, last level. So real quick, I just want to say about the whole coffee shop thing. That there's a line for a tip. Now, first of all, you expect to get a tip for a cup of coffee, for making me a cup of coffee? I'm supposed to tip you? I mean, how many people in our lives are we supposed to tip? I mean, come on. And even if you figure out the percentage, you know, the 10 or 15%, you're talking like 20 cents. But even that's not my problem with it. Here's the thing. If you're in a restaurant and you pay with a credit card, they take it, and then they come back with the slip and then leave again. So you're free to write in your tip or not if you want to leave nothing. Now at that point, you can leave nothing if that you so choose, and you can leave, and you'll never have to see the person again. You know, the waiter or waitress, they will, after you're gone, realize that you left them nothing or a crummy tip, but you'll never see them again, so who cares, unless you go back in there. Here, so you're at the register, you pay, and then they hand you the slip, and they're standing right there watching you. They are watching you and judging you to see if you're going to write it, by you I mean me, to see if I'm going to write a tip in that line. Are you kidding me? No. Just no. That's not going to happen. But I'm so self-conscious because the woman is like, she's standing right there, looking down at the counter as I'm signing it, and I'm putting a slash through the tip line. Striking something out is such a violent act, to put a strike through something. You know, you're slashing it out, you're negating it, you're saying no. You know, you're taking that pen and you're putting a line through it. It's such a violent act. Oh, look at that lag. And Bowser, goodbye. He went down pretty easily. That's kind of weird. So yeah, so now they're like looking for a tip, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad that, hey, by the way, we beat the game. There you go. God damn it, Steve. When you really get going, there you go. That's Super Mario Brothers in one life. No death run. I can finally say I've got one on this channel. 500 videos. Thank you to anyone who has watched them, anyone who will watch them in the future. I appreciate it more than you know. I've always said I make these for myself, but if somebody else gets something out of them, then that's all to the good. So everyone, take it easy. Have a good day. Peace. And I will see you next time for probably New Super Mario Bros. U. See you then.